Hi everyone, mr.nightfury here. Hey look, another box has arrived from Sideshow. It's a pretty small one compared to the other ones before, but don't let that distract you. The design is the usual, it has the trademark S on the box, and no, in this case it doesn't refer to Snotlout. There are some clues below the item number, what kind of statue is in there, but other than that, nothing much really. But let's open the cardboard box to reveal the real deal. Alright, let's do this. We're in! It also has the new foam cubes which protects the statue from all kinds of forces that could damage its precious contents during transportation. I really like how Sideshow is aware of this and have very good countermeasures to minimize this risk. But this is only the first line of defense. There are much more, as you will see. The inner box is also in plastic wrapper, that makes sure it won't be scratched from the foam cubes or the cardboard box itself. Let's remove that now in order to see the inner box more clearly. On the front, you can see how the statue will look like in a very clean, elegant art style. This time, there are the nightlights or the offspring of Toothless and the Light Fury. On the sides, there are coral-like formations referring to the hidden bird's vegetation. On the back, you can see the nightlights from a side view, and look, there's Toothless and the Light Fury in the background. What a nice touch! You can see the whole family in this perspective. Very nice! On the top, you can read Dart, Pouncer and Ruffrunner, the names of the nightlights. I will call them by their names from now on. But let's see what's inside. I have a clue what I'll find because I'm pretty experienced by this point, but it's always a different one and I would never get tired of it, that's for sure. There's a hinge on the top which can be opened easily so I can get access to the inner parts of the box. In there, we'll find a styrofoam container. It's pretty massive and also has a label on it, which has some contact infos where you can reach Sideshow if some things go wrong with the package or the statue. It also says look for the instructions if there are. This one didn't have one, so that means its assembly will be quite simple. After cutting through the tape around the styrofoam box and the security label, we can finally see the statue inside. And there they are. We can see two of them. But where's Pouncer? I didn't expect this. On the back, there's also the pedestal on which they will stand. They are also protected by a plastic wrapper to add more security, which is always a good thing, but still can't find Pouncer. Oh hey, there he is. He was just under Dart. Okay, my bad to not notice him at first. Let's help them out from the box now and take a good look at them. This is always the scariest part for me, because Sideshow did its part and from now on I have all the responsibility for them. I really don't want to harm any of them, so I was super careful getting them out as smoothly as I could. After I put them in a very secured and safe place, I could deal with the stone pedestal. Let's do an unwrapping on my How to Train Your Dragon themed pillow, as like with their parents. It really became a tradition, which I will continue in the future. But let's unwrap the stone base first. It's also protected by a plastic wrapper and also a paper one to make sure nothing will damage it. After removing the plastic one, we can see the beautiful blue color it has on the top. Also, the little indentations where the figures will go. Under it, you can see another stylized image of them, and there's a handwritten serial number too. Mine is the 1828 of the 3500 overall pieces. But let's unwrap Dart and Pouncer. I was also very careful because they are much more fragile than the pedestal. They form a single piece, which decreases the level of difficulty of the assembly by a lot. Also means much less risk of damage when we get there. Now let's move on to the figures themselves. Here's Ruffrunner again. As you can see, all of his details are there and accurately. They aren't messed up a single one. The patterns on him are very unique and also complex. Still, they managed to preserve them flawlessly. Same goes for Dart and Pouncer. They are also very nicely crafted and painted. I also couldn't find any flaws or errors, which tells you about the quality and care Sideshow put into these amazing and gorgeous collectibles. On Pouncer's belly, you can find a metal peg which will go into the stone pedestal. Let's assemble them. I start with Dart and Pouncer. I carefully align the peg into the socket, and without any need of adjusting, they fitted them perfectly. Now it's Ruffrunner's turn. He was a bit more rough to make him sit on the rock base. Somehow the peg doesn't want it to go in all the way, not even if I applied a little bit of force. I didn't want to risk anything, so I left him by that. And there it is, all in their glory. What an amazing sight. They are all really cute and very lifelike. But let's do a comparison as always with Toothless and the Nightfury. Here's every one of them. Family united. I have to say I'm really happy to have them all of this set. Their designs are amazing and very realistic. Sideshow really made an awesome job with these masterpieces. I take a very good look of them every day and they never cease to amaze me. Thank you Sideshow for making this happen. I'm really eager to see similar amazing pieces of art and craftsmanship in the future. All of them are really worth it to represent these characters from the movies, and they are a must-have to a hardcore fan. If you happen to be one too, you can still get them from Sideshow, but they are limited editions, so don't hesitate too much, because once they're out of stock, there's very little chance you can get them later. What can I say for the end? These pieces worth every effort I made for them. They are amazing, gorgeous and heartwarming to look at. They won't be the last ones for me, that's for sure. Oh, by the way, in the next video I will show you something that will be quite epic too, and also will be my biggest commitment to a How to Train Your Dragon collectible. But let that be a surprise for now. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one. Bye!